Captain Marvel review. Brie Larson is Carol Danvers, the Kansas City star. March 7, 2019, 12:40 p.m. If there is one thing that's true of most of the movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's that they have life and spirit to spare. It's a kind of you might not care about whatever Earth-threatening foe is at large this time, but you care about Captain America, Black Panther, and Black Widow, and enjoy spending a few hours with them. I spent over 2 hours with Captain Marvel / Carol Danvers, and I still have no idea what her personality is. Sure, it's hard to say whether that's a flaw in Brie Larson's performance or a failure of the script, but I came out of the film from writers/directors Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck not caring all that much about her beyond what her dazzling powers might mean for the next Avengers film, which is perhaps the lamest way of all to experience these movies. Get 6 months of free digital access to the Kansas City star. The story drops you in the middle of things and gives Carol Danvers a convenient case of amnesia as she tries to piece together her past by dreaming of Annette Bening while training to be a soldier with Jude Law on the planet of Kree. She is told but this is also a script that has Larson delivering eye-rolling lines like enough of your mind games with a straight face. She's a great act. The film is meant to be disorienting, especially at the beginning. She's confused. In LA, she comes across a young Nick Fury, played by a digitally de-aged Samuel L. Jackson, whose infectious liveliness is a godsend. Together they try. There are some twists and turns and a scene stealing Orange Cat that would be difficult to discuss here without spoiling everything. All in all, it's fun. The first female-led movie of the MCU deserved more. Captain Marvel. Rated PG-13 for sequences of sci-fi violence and action, and brief suggestive language. Time 2:04. March 7, 2019, 11:05 a.m. Movie review. In Dava Weissenant's funny and moving documentary Bathtubs Over Broadway, a forgotten genre of live entertainment gets its loving moment in the legit spotlight. Get 6 months of free digital access to the Kansas City star. Real-time updates and all local stories you want right in the palm of your hand.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.